Hi, my name is Katie Horner, owner of Anilyn Productions. We are a custom costume and embroidery business where we make custom costumes for people and we can also embroider. I first got drawn to costume making because of a video game called Kingdom Hearts. It started in 2008 when my friends in my art class decided that we were all gonna get dressed up in costumes and go to an anime convention. The first thing I made was Axel from Kingdom Hearts, which was probably way in over my head that I really shouldn't have picked that costume first, but I dove, head first and didn't land on my feet. If I improved the costume today, I would remake the wig because it just was awful. I need to learn how to base style a wig first, spike it, do a widow's peak, and I'd also improve the jacket because I didn't put piping into it, it wasn't lined, it wasn't finished off, it wasn't hemmed. There was a lot of stuff that I needed to learn along the way that I definitely didn't know back then. My favorite tool to use is probably my iron because I'm able to actually give more of a professional look to my costumes. Like, if you don't iron out your seams or press something to make it nice and finished and get out all the wrinkles, you can tell that it was a rush job. My number one essential tool to use is a hand needle because I can fix things on the go and not have to run back to a hotel room or run back to my house to use my sewing machine. My costume making process. First is to do all the research. Without the research, you don't really have anything to go on besides your memory. Second would be to go to the fabric store and pick out different fabrics that you would use. And if you can't find all the fabric at the store or other materials such as wood or metal, then you have to go to a hardware store or online to get what you need. Third is to go home, start cutting up fabric, pin it all together, and then you can either work on the wig or actually sew the costume together, or you can work on the prop. It's really personal preference. And then it's getting the costume done. I really wanted to make Anastasia Romanoff because she was the most well-known non-Disney princess. I always wanted to bring her around because not many people actually cosplay princesses outside of Disney, and I feel like she needed a little bit of the spotlight. What was the most difficult part about this costume was doing the little gold swirly patterns with the pink circles because I had to hand paint those onto the dress. If I were to remake the dress, I would definitely try and find a way to use fabric instead, but I'm not sure if I'll ever remake it just because I like the way it is right now. The most rewarding part about costume making is probably whenever fans come up to me and tell me how awesome I've done or how I really portray a character. But what I really appreciate is getting the constructive criticism back because then I'm able to make my costumes better based on what people want to see.